Welcome to the Optimal Fitness Golf Academy by Glyn Meredith. Here we've got Peter Hanson, who's lying second in the race to Dubai, which we've got in a couple of weeks. He's just playing a small chip shot from around the edge of the green here, and we'll just take a look at some of the positions that he hits. So you can see in his set-up position, the ball is actually set just back in his stance, and you can see his hands are very much pressed forwards towards his left side there. And it's also important to note that 60% of his weight, or he's trying to feel that 60% of his weight is more loaded towards his left side. And those three things are all actually geared towards Peter trying to get a slightly steeper angle of approach than in a normal shot. So he's very much wanting that club head to be descending down towards the ball. That's to ensure that he contacts the ball first and then the turf afterwards. It's a very slow swing when you're chipping, so you want to make sure that you contact that ball first. So these set-up positions, back foot, hands forward and weight loaded on the left side, really will help you achieve that good consistent strike that you're after. It's also important to note as well that he's very close to the ball. You can see from the ball to his feet here, he's very compact. He's almost as close as you might tend to see some players when they're putting. If we just take Peter through the swing here, you can see as he works that club back through the backswing, he's got very soft hands. He's not really trying to hinge the wrists too much in any way. He simply just looks like he's rocking those shoulders without doing too much of the hands. And as he starts to come forward now, you can see his weight is still loaded towards his left side. He hasn't really changed that weight position. And then he just swings the club through. Centre line of his chest tends to follow his hands as he works through the shot. And you can see again that the hands here are still very quiet. He hasn't really broken down the hands. You want to avoid getting too much hand action involved when you're doing the short shots, and just rely on the actual turn of your chest backwards and forwards. So if you employ some of those methods into your own chipping, that should really help.